Alright guys, let's see. It's been a while since we filmed like this, but we are in Wyoming. I just hit up Target, nothing there, so we'll see what they got. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you all had a great weekend, and as you saw in the previous episode, I absolutely had an amazing weekend. 2 car shows Saturday, and then there was one Sunday, and it was just a really good time. Saw some cars that I haven't seen some that we always see at most of the car shows, but it's always good to socialize and just see what's out there. So it is that time of the year where there's going to be a lot of car shows. Cars and Coffees kicking off, of course. This is the second one this past weekend. I didn't go to that one, but of course you guys know I am always going to share that type of stuff with you so you can always enjoy different content on the channel. And with that, if you're new, I definitely appreciate you clicking on this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can stay tuned for all of our future episodes. Like I had mentioned, guys, we did find some goodies out in the wild over in Wyoming. Not a whole bunch, but we did get some stuff, and then I did buy 2 cars from yesterday's car show. One of my buddies was actually selling diecast, where I was on the other end actually giving them out. So a lot of kids were super excited to, of course, get some free Hot Wheels, pick out the ones they like. Even those that don't even care about Hot Wheels ended up picking up Hot Wheels that they thought were cool. So maybe we created a new collector at some point yesterday. So as I said, we did find some goodies out in Wyoming, not a whole bunch out there. And then this beauty right here, guys, check this out. This is a trade that I did with Sean for this beautiful 1970 Foose Gambler 514 Chase from M2, and look at that, guys, such a beauty. God, this thing is nice. So it does have the blue interior versus the black. I'll go ahead and showcase what the regular release looks like. So it does have the gray interior, chrome wheels, and then this one has the blue interior, black chrome, and then of course the mirror base to identify that it is the M2 Chase, which is the 750 piece. So we'll go ahead and put this beauty right on top of the main line. And there we go, another awesome Chase piece. The last one was also the Foose Gambler, but it was the orange and black with the orange interior, black chrome wheels. So man, Awesome stuff right there. So Sean, thank you so much for the trade. And yeah, let's get into the ones that we found. Except for these two right here. These are the ones I picked up from my buddy at the car show yesterday. This one, highly disappointed, guys. So he did have two of these, and he did mention that the blister was cracked on the bottom. And I was like, you know what? I'm opening it up anyways. I came home and I heard something rolling around inside. And look at that. You see that, guys? A BB is inside of the blister. And that means that this thing was shot. And look at that. It did go through the base. So someone actually shot this with a BB gun. I don't know how or why that even happened.
Hello.
But I did let him know that it was shot with this. And he was going to see if he still had the other one. And I told him, if not, man, no worries. I'm going to open it up anyways. And the main part for me that's important is that the car itself, visually, when you look at it from a display or just bringing it out, it still looks good. So as long as the windshield and interior is not broken or the paint's not messed up, I can live with this hole on the bottom. So I wanted to let him know that he did not have to worry about it. I just wanted him to know that there's a freaking BB inside of the blister. But beautiful Corvette C7R, didn't have this color. Now I do. It just has a bonus piece right here. So this is out of the Hot Wheels Race Series. It looks like maybe a 2014 release for the Corvette. So we got this one. And then I didn't have this in the collection. The 57 Chevy out of 2018's Valentine release. Check that out. Beautiful white, red tinted glass. You have the gold 5 spokes. And then, of course, the 2018 Valentine's heart right there on the fender. So this is out of the Holiday Racers from 2018. So another great addition to the collection. With that, let's get into the new stuff. Check this out. We did finally grab the new 5-pack from the Retro Racers of 2024. There we go. We have the Lamborghini Countach police car in this beautiful baby blue. You have the white aero discs on there with the number 1. And then the Mach 1. Check it out. It actually has a chipped A-pillar. This thing is not even loose, and it has a chipped A-pillar. Man, even the front. Look at that. Looks like someone opened this up and dropped it, but this thing is fresh. Well, at least the car is not fresh. So that's kind of disappointing. You have the number 5 on that one, and then you have this one right here. Which is this? Looks like the head starter. There we go. Got this olive green, gold 5 spokes, really massive motor in the back. And then the helmet with, it looks like, I think it's Larry Wood, I believe it is. Could be wrong. But yeah, you got that guy right there. You have the Erikenstein rod in this really nice flat gray or satin gray with the black steelies and red chrome lip. And the Porsche 917 with a number 3 on it. That one, yeah, gotta love it, guys. Good to see the 917 back out in the 5-packs, or just released in general. But they all have number 1 through 5. They're just not in order. So you have 1, that one's number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So 2024 Retro Racers 5-pack is definitely a good one. I might get another one so I can open this one up so I can put the Mustang with the Mustangs, Lamborghini in the Lamborghini boxes, and then the Porsche. I do have some jammers filled with Porsche. So there is that one. Then we also scored new from M2, of course, the 1968 GT 500 KR. Look at this release, guys. Beautiful red and black. That is just wicked, man. Such an awesome release to have. I mean, red and black or black and red. Either way, that color combination is just wicked for a GT500, especially the king of the road. But check this out. It also has an extra tire, an extra Goodyear right here on the side. There are all 4 tires on this one, as well as the yellow Goodyear tire. So that is literally a spare tire right there. So there we go. Another one for the collection. I don't have any room for the KRs as far as these go, because we do have a few other color releases of it. And I think those are the only 4 for the Lift series. Next up is this one. I could not pass it up, guys. It is just super cool. I think I've only bought one other one of these in the past, but check this out. Turbulence Tug. This thing has a super cool bomber on the back. Look at that. You have a little fighter or some type of flying prop on this, carried by this one right here. You have the really cool shark teeth on this one. But look at that. It even has the wings that you attach to the plane itself. And look at how massive that is. That is a super cool bomber on this one. It's not really a cargo. I wouldn't consider it. Maybe it is a cargo, but it looks more like a bomber. But that thing is wicked, man. Definitely pick that up. I'm going to open it up, put it together, and have it on display. So there's that one. And then this one right here. Check this out. Another M2 release of the 1970 Mustang Mach 1 351 in the Ford Performance livery. This one is definitely another beauty to add. It just looks amazing. Now, we've seen this kind of livery in a different color. We've seen it in a gray, which we have, actually, no, it's a pearl. It came out in the 1969 GT as well as the 68 GT. And this one looks good in this blue. So another M2 Mustang added to the collection. Gotta love finding these Mustangs, guys. Next up from the Hot Wheels car culture, we did pick up the BMW M1 Pro Car with the Bassif livery on this one. Now, like I've said, and I still stand by it, it is not my favorite livery, but I do love the M1s. These were one of my favorite BMW castings. I do have a lot of older ones, the Street Beast, the Wind Splitter, as well as the M1. They were 3 different names released from Hot Wheels. So it's good to see it come back out as an M1, but now it's a pro car. Don't necessarily like the wheels. They're a little bit of the BBS or lace wheel style for the premiums, but still, it is a BMW M1. I do have the 71 Porsche 911, but the other ones I have left on pegs. This one was one that I wasn't going to grab at first, but while I was out in Wyoming, I was like, you know what? Let me just pick it up because I know I'll regret it later on in the future. So, and then we scored some Ultra Hots. Check this out. Normally, I don't pick up GTOs, but this thing is just wicked. Got the really nice Spectra Flame purple, but the biggest thing I love about it is the stance. A big body GTO just lowered, and it looks amazing. I mean, look at the tail light detail. You have the Ultra Hot Wheels. And then, of course, coming around the front, some grille and headlights on the stacked 4eyes. I mean, this thing is just wicked. And then with that one, we also picked up the 73 BMW 3.0 S, the 1973 BMW 3.0 CSL race car in this black Spectra Flame. That looks really good. You have the gold Ultra Hots on this one, whereas the other one were the chrome. But I think the gold looks really good on this. Even though I do think the chrome would look better. I don't know why they went with gold on this one. But it is what it is. Another BMW added to the collection. Of course, these are going to be opened up at some point. And we finally found these guys out of the Gran Turismo mid-premium silver logo release. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS in yellow. Finally found this one. Gosh, man, like when this dropped in this area, we only found the Mustang. There was no other ones on pegs. I'm still trying to catch the R35 as well as the 2020 GR Supra. I mean, the R35 is going to be hard to find as well. So finally got this one, another beautiful Porsche to add to the collection, especially the GT3 RS. Yeah, and this thing just looks amazing. And then followed up, we got another 73 BMW race car in orange. So this one does look good. Front and rear details similar to how the Ultra Hot is. I mean, this one has front and rear tampos. So let's compare. Which one is better? Is it the Ultra Hots or is it the new mid premium? So you do have the trim and all the stuff on the front for the Gran Turismo, whereas this one you don't. So a little bit more detail on that one. And then when you come up to the top, you do have the taillights in silver. This one has the BMW badging and a little bit better detail for the lens. So a little bit different, but they both have the details and they are there. So that is what we want as collectors, is just detail them up. And I think those look good. Last and definitely not least, guys, we picked up the new premium Greddy Diorama from the Gold Premium lineup. And look at this stack up, guys. You have the Pandem Subaru BRZ in this awesome teal with the white aero discs on there and the Greddy livery. And then followed up, we have the custom Datsun 240Z with the Greddy livery. That looks really good as well. And then in the back, you have the Nissan Maxima drift car. Look at that. That is beautiful. You got the bronze classic 4-spokes. And then the transport, that thing looks clean too. Just an overall really clean diorama. And I love how they're just drifting around that bend. So yeah, awesome premium diorama right here. And here we go. This is what we picked up over our last week in Wyoming, minus these two right here, which we picked up for my friend. So yeah, awesome 2024 release of the Greddy Diorama. Two really cool Ultra Hots to add to the collection. Two more Gran Turismo mid-premiums, the Porsche and the BMW. We also got another BMW M1 Pro car. And then from M2, we got to the 1970 Mach 1 351, the GT500 KR, and the Retro Racer 5-pack with the chipped up Mustang. Like, why couldn't this one be the chipped up one? But no, it's got to be the Mach 1. But it is what it is, guys. Sometimes quality control isn't its greatest from Mattel. So hopefully I could find another one. That way the Mach 1 is mint. And I'll open up this one. And then, of course, last is the Turbulence Tug, which, like I said, the thing was just super cool. I want to put it together because of the scale size of this aircraft. So that is all we have for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, and as always, comment down below your thoughts on anything we've picked up, and if you have found this one yet, let me know, because we haven't seen it here in South Dakota, but it was in Wyoming, so it is just one state away, and hopefully everyone up here can get the same gist of goods in the area. So as I always say, guys, that is all we have. So until next time, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.